Today's reaction is fantastic because not only does it completely frustrate the bearish case with the idea of a sharper correction, but it also opens up space for many very interesting opportunities in various stocks that I have on my personal radar, which are making very good moves close to their support levels. And of course, in today's video, I'm going to share some of my thoughts. We are gonna analyze SPY, QQQ, Nvidia, Tesla, AMD, and other stocks. Welcome to the Finance Hydra channel, where you receive unbiased analysis every day. Here, we study the market together, design strategies, and establish scenarios, always using technical evidence to our advantage. My name is Nathan. Welcome to another daily video. Now, as we can see here, SPY is making an insanely bullish reaction, completely frustrating, rejecting the bearish case over here because, as far as I'm aware, until yesterday, we were just heading towards our next technical support area, made by the $600 near to the 21-day EMA, the exponential moving average, making this area over here a double support level. Alright, however, today's reaction completely frustrates this idea. Right now, we are back on track, we are back in bullish territory, breaking important resistance levels like the 21-hour EMA, the exponential moving average on the 1-hour chart, and also we are breaking the 607, which was the previous support level, the previous trigger point of this bearish pivot point, of this bearish reversal chart structure on the 1-hour chart, which was just reinforcing the idea of a pullback on the daily chart. Right now, if you ask me, we are bullish again on the 1-hour chart, resuming the bullish bias on the daily chart because at any moment we reversed the bullish bias on the daily chart. We are still making higher highs, higher lows. We are still above the 21-day EMA, and as I have been telling you guys, any pullback near the 21-day EMA or near the $600 area could be just another harmless pullback and another possible buying opportunity. Only if SPY loses this double support level, we are gonna actually reverse the medium-term uptrend. As long as you stay above it, fantastic. The bull trend will continue. Alright, no reversal is going to occur. And this reaction on SPY and on QQQ as well, especially on the QQQ, is one of the reasons why I don't like selling or better saying shorting while we are still in an uptrend. Okay, because it is not only riskier, but if we see any bullish reaction of this magnitude is going to be extremely frustrating for you. So in this situation, I always tell you guys, we just wait for the pullback to materialize. Then when we approach our support levels, we'll see how to proceed, all right? We'll see if it is a buy again or not. We're gonna take a look at other stocks and see what to do next. But I don't like shorting in this scenario because we are still in an uptrend. Speaking for myself, I am a trend tracker kind of trader, all right? I don't like trading reversals. I just prefer to follow the trend, to follow the momentum seen on the daily chart, all right? And as far as I know, the QQQ is clearly bullish on the daily chart, making higher highs, higher lows, trading consistently above the 21-day EMA, which is still clearly pointing upwards. Now, if you ask me, but Nathan, the indices, the SPY and the QQQ, they failed in correcting to our support levels, right? Yes, you are totally right. Personally, I would prefer to see the SPY and the QQQ approaching their support levels before saying that they are a buy again, all right? So if you ask me, I would like to see this reaction, today's reaction over here, a little bit lower, right? Near the $600 area. Similarly, I would like to see the QQQ making this bullish candle near this purple trend line again, all right? That would be better because the risk-reward ratio would be better near this support level. So following only only guiding myself using the risk-reward ratio, I would tell you I would like to see a better pullback. But, okay, we are reacting right now. We are making this insanely bullish reaction. So, how to proceed, all right? It is not a buy. It is not. However, many stocks are looking very good right now. For instance, Nvidia. Nvidia is making a bullish reaction above our support level at 132, which is the neckline of this head and shoulders chart pattern. All right, I know this pattern has two heads over here. It is a mutant head and shoulders, but still, it is a head and shoulders because it is a bullish pivot point followed by a potential bearish pivot point. Okay, by reacting above our neckline over here at 132, Nvidia could reject the idea of this head and shoulders chart pattern because it is not going to trigger this bearish pivot point. It is not going to materialize a lower high, lower low, a technical bearish reversal chart structure. In this case, we could avoid a sharper correction on the weekly chart and we could trigger another bullish continuation chart structure, especially if we break and close above the 146 top level. In this case, we are going to completely reject the second shoulder of this head and shoulders chart pattern. And as far as I know, every single time, most of the time when I see a head and shoulders getting frustrated, most of the time I see a quite explosive move ahead. So the 146 is a major resistance level. Right now, Nvidia is near its support level. It is slightly below the 21-day EMA, I know. However, since we are kind of sideways over here, the 21-day EMA is totally flat. So this indicator is quite useless right now because us trend trackers, the moving average is here just to help us to identify the trend, all right? Since we are flat, we are trendless. However, by rejecting this head and shoulders, we are gonna make a fantastic movement again on Nvidia. It all depends on how it's going to react today. If you ask me, by breaking yesterday's high, we could trigger a possible V-shaped recovery over here, suggesting more bullish continuation on the 1 hour chart and a bottom signal on the daily chart. So right now it is a decisive moment for Nvidia. The risk-reward ratio looks quite good because we are close to our support level. We are not around our support area, but we are close enough. So I like how Nvidia is behaving right now. It looks very good. Now, regarding Tesla, this one over here is exploding right now. It is making a new record high. We do not see... Now, Nathan, do we see any bearish reaction? Is there any sign of exhaustion in Tesla? No, not a single exhaustion sign in Tesla. There is not a single top signal on the 1 hour chart. Short-term wise, we are still making higher highs, higher lows. We are far away from the 21-hour EMA, and we just broke this green line over here, the previous all-time high from November 2021. 3 years later, precisely 3 years later, we are finally breaking the all-time high in Tesla. It was a very long ride, all right, but we are finally there. By breaking and closing above the all-time high on the weekly chart, the sky is the limit, all right? Tesla will just fly to much, much higher levels. Of course, guys, of course, this is important. Pullbacks are acceptable in this scenario, okay? We may see pullbacks again if we see Tesla correcting all the way down to the 21-day EMA or maybe even to the $358. That's totally plausible. Probably another buying opportunity so it can recover and continue the bullish sentiment because, as far as I'm aware, an uptrend is made of higher highs, higher lows. Eventually, we are gonna see a new low. However, as long as we don't materialize any bearish chart structure suggesting a reversal, fine. Any pullback is just another buying opportunity. And remember, if you are interested in learning how to trade stocks using our swing trading method, you can join the 5% project, where our members have access to my exclusive ebook on technical analysis and also receive first-hand trading strategies to use in practice with defined entry points, stop loss, and targets. The strategies are ready to use, and I always explain in detail the technical reasons for each trade. So there is no better place to learn than from a community that's skin in the game, right? So the link for more information about the 5% project is in the video's description, is in the description of this video over here. All right, join us over there, see if you like our service. Now, Tesla going up, breaking the all-time high. Not a single top signal. Even if we see a bearish reaction, any pullback will be just another buying opportunity, period. There is not a single technical evidence suggesting otherwise. Now, AMD looks quite frustrating because it is not only losing important support levels on the daily chart, maintaining this downtrend over here, but it is also losing an important support line on the weekly chart, suggesting a pullback to the 121. Now, Nathan, AMD is reacting right now today. Yes, it is. However, it is still in bearish territory. As long as we stay below the 132, below the 133, and most important of all, below the 21-day EMA, it is not going to reverse this bearish sentiment. We are going to maintain the downtrend, and any pullback, again, since we are in a downtrend, any pullback to our resistance levels could be another short opportunity. Okay? Just like while we are in an uptrend, pullbacks are buying opportunities. In this case, any pullback, any bounce could be just another dead cat bounce and a shorting opportunity. All right, so we gotta be very careful over here. Yes, it is looking quite good. It is looking quite promising, but as long as we stay below these critical resistance levels, AMD is not gonna materialize a meaningful bottom signal on the daily or on the weekly chart, suggesting that yes, it is still maintaining the downtrend. In this scenario, 121 is our next support level to work with. All right, so we gotta be very careful over here. Let's see how AMD is going to behave in the next few days. I have a personal expectation that it could recover, but so far the technical evidence is very weak right now. All right, so we gotta be careful. Now, Palantir. Palantir was on the verge of making a crystal clear top signal. This candlestick pattern has a name. It is called bearish engulfing candlestick pattern, which reverses the trend 79% of the time, according to Thomas Bukowski's studies. And I also teach you guys how to trade this pattern on our ebook on technical analysis, available on our Telegram channel to the 5% project's member. It is free to download because you can join our project for free, just to test our service for 7 days. All right, so it is right there. You can claim your ebook and start learning. So this pattern has a name. It is a quite reliable bearish reversal candle pattern. However, we are not closing below this candle's low yet. All right, so we are still maintaining the price above this key point, so we are not making a crystal clear top signal yet. What's the problem? The problem is that even if we trigger a top signal, we have the 21-day EMA acting as our next major support level on the daily chart. So in order for Palantir to make a very ugly bearish reaction, suggesting a sharper correction on the weekly chart, maybe to the 21-week EMA over here, we gotta lose two major support points, the $71 and the 21-day EMA. Only by losing these two key points, we are gonna actually reverse the bullish momentum on the daily chart, suggesting a sharper correction on the weekly chart. This is a sharper correction on the weekly chart is not going to reverse the trend, the long-term trend. All right, long-term speaking, we are still very bullish. However, it is going to reverse the medium-term trend seen on the daily chart. If we see Palantir correcting all the way down to the 21-week EMA again, that would be fantastic, all right? Fantastic. But right now, we are just maintaining the price above our major inflection points. No need to panic, no need to worry, as long as we stay above these key points. Now, we have Micron technology, which is going up nicely today, more than 4%. That's a very good reaction. I gave you guys a buy signal on our Telegram channel right here around this area. All right, it is going up, it is trying to react, okay, but the problem is that it is going to report earnings in 7 days. So right now Micron has to materialize a meaningful bullish reaction in the next 7 days, because for swing trading purposes I never advise holding a stock during earnings, okay, because we can't tell. All right, trading is reactive, it is not predictive, and since we can't tell how it is going to behave after earnings, well, it is going to be a sell. My personal target on Micron is 114, is this red line over here. I don't know if we're gonna get there, maybe not, because in order to materialize another bullish reaction, we gotta see a very good move in the next few days, preferably breaking yesterday's high at 105. Okay, this candle over here was a major, incredibly bearish reaction and a possible exhaustion bar near a support level. So we gotta break this candle's high, we gotta trigger a bullish pivot point on the 1 hour chart as well. So only the 105, only by breaking the 105, I will see Micron materializing another good bullish rally all the way up to my personal target at 114. All right, Nathan, is there still time to buy Micron right now? Yes, especially if we break the 105, in my humble opinion. Okay, so to me, Micron is still a hold, but if we continue to lose our support levels on the 1 hour chart, or short-term support levels, it may frustrate our bullish thesis over here. All right, so Broadcom, another stock that triggered a buy signal for us over here. All right, for a classic technical reason, we saw a bullish pivot point on the 1 hour chart over here, in addition to a classic breakout of this 21-day EMA. All right, so it was a technical buy signal for us down here. Right now, it is almost at our target, 105. Nathan, is Broadcom a buy right now? No, it is not a buy right now. Right now, we are thinking about selling Broadcom for profit-taking purposes, okay? It is more like a sell than a buy. What's more, it is going to report earnings tomorrow. So either way is a sell. All right, it is not a buy. But Nathan, what if after earnings we break this resistance level? Fantastic. But it is not for me. Again, for swing trading purposes, I do not advise holding a stock during earnings, because it could go up, yes, but it could go down as well. Many stocks that we sold after reporting earnings, they exploded. Some of them dropped, crashed sharply as well. So on average, it is not worth the stress. Remember, we have a crystal clear strategy here on this market, not only to offer us an edge in this market with a good risk-reward ratio, but also to control our own emotions, okay? Because basing on my personal experience, working with clients all around the world, and of course reading your comments here on my own YouTube channel, I know that emotions are the problem. Okay, they are always the main problem over here, because when you feel stressed, when you feel anxious, when you are feeling euphoric, these moments are the most challenging ones, and they're the most critical ones, the most dangerous ones, because we're gonna lose money only when we do not follow a clear strategy, only when we allow ourselves to trade basing on our emotions. So a crystal clear strategy helps you to manage, to control yourself in the market, because you can't control the market, all right? You can't, but you can control your strategy, your own money. We gotta protect our money here. We gotta work together and protect our money. So right now, if you ask me, back to Broadcom, it is not necessarily a buy, it is a sell, regardless of how it could behave after earnings, all right? That's my personal opinion on this subject. Now, Sofi. I forgot Sofi many times in the past. You guys have been asking me, Nathan, what about Sofi? Sofi Technologies, Sofi, etc. Guys, Sofi is not only insanely bullish, but recently we made a pullback to the 21-day EMA, to this previous support level at 14.85. Now we are reacting. Now we see a possible congestion on the 1-hour chart by materializing a crystal clear bottom signal over here, which we are trying to make right now today. We could just continue the bullish sentiment because that's what Sofi has been doing, right? Higher highs, higher lows. Every single time this one approaches the 21-day EMA, it just continues the bullish sentiment. Right now, we are near a support level. So right now, if you ask me, the risk-reward ratio is very good on Sofi. It is maintaining the bullish momentum. It is right now reacting near a support level. It does look great. Sofi looks fantastic. It is gonna be probably another buy again. Alright, so of course, I'm gonna keep you guys updated on this channel every single day. So if you are still watching this video and you are not a subscriber, consider subscribing because we are here every single day talking about the market, explaining the market's movements, and of course, working with strategy. Thank you for your audience, my dear friends. Stay safe. See you guys tomorrow.